welcome back to my channel. Welcome to a brand new video. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Amelia and I upload all kind of book content, and if you're not new here, then welcome back. Okay, for this video, if you haven't gone by the title, first of all, I look a little bit of a mess, apparently. But for this video, if you haven't read the title, I'm doing a mood reading vlog. I was going to do some kind of challenge, like how much I realistically read in a week, or like trying to read 200 pages a day. I'm not doing that. I don't have time to do that. There's no point in me doing it this week because I don't know how much I'm actually going to get done this week because I've got such a busy week. But also, yeah, I also am starting on a Monday and I don't want to have to like try and remember how much I've read today so far. I think I might do that in a couple of weeks' time, maybe my next video after this one. But I just wanted to do a mood reading vlog where I just read whatever the hell I want. So I'm going to try and do two books in this video of reading 2 books. Now, I need a break from romance. If you've seen my previous videos, you might have seen a load of romance in one. Like, I've literally just read romance. I did F1 romances at the end of 2025. I then started the year by reading, I think, romances. And then I read another load of romances. And I haven't listened to the audiobooks of Harry Potter, but like, that's it. So in this video we are doing mood reading. Now I will be talking about the audiobooks I'm currently listening to because I'm listening to The Rebound by Laing. I'm doing that mainly for my 75 books, like for usually my first 45-minute reading session, or if I want an audiobook for that. I'm also listening to The Queen of Shadows slowly, which is the next book in the Throne of Glass series, so maybe that'll be in this video, I don't know. I'm also slowly going through my reread of Harry Potter. So you might have a few audiobooks in this, I don't know. I might talk about them because, like, if I'm not doing it specifically, I'm having to read it for a vlog. I will not listen to the audiobook religiously to finish it straight away or take my time with it. And that's currently what I'm doing with Queen of Shadows. I think I've read about 6 chapters so far. I do kind of feel like I need to continue that and just listen to that because I don't want to forget too much that happens. So, but that's usually my work audiobook. So. However, the book I'm going to be physically reading and starting with you guys is, and I've kind of damaged the book and it's really upset me, but it's The Invisible Life of Annie LaRue by V.E. Schwab. This will be my second V.E. Schwab book. I read Bury Our Bones in the Midnight Soil in like late last year, like October last year, and I loved it. And I've heard so many good things about this book, and I was going through my TBR going, what do I actually want to read that's not romance? And I was looking at thrillers on Kindle, and I do want to read The Teacher by Freida McFadden, so maybe I'll do that after this one. But I think I really want to read this, like, so bad. And it is on my January TBR, so it would be good to get this done before the end of the month. So I need to read one book off that TBR because it would be the only book I think on that TBR that I've read. So yeah, I'm excited. I have no clue what this book is about. All I'm guessing is about Annie LaRue. I don't want to read too much of the blurb, I want to just read it. And it is on Kindle Unlimited, which made me really happy. But I got this as a Christmas present, so I'm really happy to actually get this done. I'll start to read this one first. So, I will keep you updated, and hopefully I'll enjoy this book as much as I expect to. Hello, okay. I thought I'd give you a bit of an update on this mood reading vlog because I have a few updates for you. I've got an update about a finished book, an update on The Invisible Life of Annie LaRue, and an update on the 2 other audiobooks I'm currently listening to because apparently I like to do 2 at a time. Don't ask me. Well, actually, one of them came because I couldn't have my earphones in, so I had my headphones in at work. And I have the audiobook on Audible for one of the books, but it's not on. It might be on Spotify, but I don't have it on Spotify, so I listen to a different one on Spotify. Anyway, let's get on with it. Let's just talk about the one that I have finished first, which is The Rebound by Leanne Slade. This is an Audible original. It is a free book on Audible. If you've got the Audible membership, I'm pretty sure. And I literally listened to it out on a whim. Did not think anything of it. I really enjoyed it. It was narrated by Claudia Jessie. And if you don't know who Claudia Jessie is, Claudia is the person who plays Eloise in Bridgerton. And I love Bridgerton, so... Anyway, so I need to do this for my drink. I really enjoyed this book. I'm giving it a 3.75. I think it was a good, nice romance book. I also feel like it was a good self-love and like learning to love yourself kind of book, and a good coming of age book, I guess you could say. She is like late 20s, but I feel like it was good for that. She had been in a relationship for 7 years, and then Yeah, she dates, but she has a fear of getting engaged, and the boyfriend knows this. Yet the boyfriend decides to propose to her, and then she's like panic attack, and then she's like, now I'm gonna try and figure. They go on a break, and she said by a certain date she's going to say yes to him, and over that time she's like trying to figure out her fears and trying to resolve her fears, and she's like getting coached by this guy. And yeah, it's a really good book. I don't want to give too much away, but I definitely recommend it if you've got Audible to listen to it, because it's such a good book, and it's just, you can't read it anywhere else. So yeah, I actually really enjoyed it. 3.75 stars. Really happy I read that. Then let's do an update on this book, The Invisible Life of Annie LaRue. I'm reading it on my Kindle, but this is the physical copy I got for Christmas. I don't feel like I made much of a dent in this book at all. I'm about 17% of the way through, and I'm reading it slowly, and it's not because I don't want to read it. I feel like in the evenings I'm too tired to read, and at the moment, and so I'm reading it only on my lunch breaks really at the moment, so hopefully I'll get a bit more into it. But I have had a busy week so far, and it's not going to get any quieter. But I have got quite a bit. I've got a train journey to and from London on Saturday, so hopefully I can read on that way there. But yeah, I am enjoying it. I'm still like getting into it. I don't want to say too much about what happens, because I feel like this is one of those books that you don't want to go into blind. But I'm liking the premise of it so far, but I feel like it's very different. Obviously, it's very different to what I've recently read. All I've read is a lot of romance, so it's a lot to take in. But I am enjoying it so far, and hopefully I'll get a bit more into it. I'm gonna try and read when I get home from rehearsals. I'm nearly on to part 2, so maybe I could try and get to part 2 before I go to bed tonight. We'll see how I feel when I get home from rehearsals. And then the other 2 audiobooks I'm currently listening to. The first one is Queen of Shadows by Sarah J Maas. This is the 5th book in the Throne of Glass series, and it's the next one I need to read. And honestly, if you asked me a few months ago, I was thinking of doing that in the whole series, just because I was like, ugh. But I don't want to. I love Sarah J Maas, but I don't know if it's just I love the ACOTAR series, because I'm not loving this series. I'm not hating it, but I'm not loving it. So I'm hoping as I get through this book, I'll enjoy it a bit more. But like I said, I am listening to it as an audiobook rather than reading it, so maybe that's why I'm not getting into it as much, but I'm hoping with further I get in, the more I will. And I'm hoping that once I finish this, I will read Tower of Dawn and Empire of Storms, because I'm going to do it a ton of reads, and I'm stressed about that, okay guys, but I feel like I need to do it. I don't know if I'll do it for a reading vlog. I will probably do it in a reading vlog. I just don't know what kind of reading vlog I'll do, but we'll see. But yeah, I am enjoying this so far. Obviously, this book follows like Aileen, who was also, I feel like I spoiled something. We're following Slayer Starduffian. Hopefully I haven't spoiled much, and hopefully anyone who's watching this has already read the books. And her story, again, this is the 5th book in the series, so there's not much I can say about it without spoiling anything, so I'm not going to say too much. But I'm only like 15% of the way through, 11% of the way through, I don't even know, 13% of the way through this book. So not far at all considering like how chunky it is, so yeah. And then finally, I've picked up a thriller as an audiobook on Spotify. I use my Spotify hours, and I am listening to The Teacher by Frida McFadden. I'm very intrigued by this book. It was one of the ones I'm pretty sure I said at the beginning of this vlog that I was considering reading anyway. I'm really intrigued by this concept of this book, and I think because the only Frida McFadden books I've read is The Housemaid and The Housemaid's Secret, so I'm intrigued to read more, because I really want to read more thriller this year. I really want to get into like reading thriller, because I think I like it. I do, like when I read it, I actually enjoy reading it, but like I just don't really lean towards it. So yeah, but The Teacher is following 2 characters called Addie and Eve. Eve is the teacher, Addie is a student. And then you've also got Eve's husband, who is also a teacher, Mr. Bennett. I can't remember his actual name, I won't lie right now. But yeah, I feel like I'm really intrigued of what is going to happen. And that's the one thing about thrillers, is that I will spend the whole book trying to figure out what is going to happen, when reality is it will tell me by the end of the book. So I'm really hoping to get into more thrillers this year. So this is my first thriller of 2026, and I'm hoping to read way more, if anything, to read more Frida McFadden, because I do like her writing. So maybe I can work through a backlist and try and get some done. Hello, okay. Little bit of an update to give you. First of all, I have an update on an audiobook I was listening to. I think I spoke about it. I think I said I started listening to the audiobook of The Teacher by Frida McFadden. I actually finished that book yesterday at work. I won't lie, it might be my favourite thriller book I've read so far. I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed the story. I really enjoyed everything about it. So I'm really happy that I have read that and finished it. I'm not going to say much about it because I don't want to spoil it, but it follows a girl called Eve and a girl called Addie. Eve is the teacher, Addie is a student, and then you've got Nate Bennett. So it's Eve Bennett and Nate Bennett. They're married and they're both teachers, and Addie is a student, and she's got a complicated past, and I won't say much more else, but it was actually really good. I really enjoyed it. I kind of want to buy the physical book to keep, but there's no point because I probably won't keep it for the end of the whole year. It would be something I just go, here you go, to charity shop. So I'm trying my hardest that if I do read a book on Kindle, even if I really like it, I'm not going to buy it because I'm not going to put it anywhere. Like, I nearly bought The Boyfriend Candidate today, and I was like, but I'm not going to read it. I am not going to read it anytime soon. I'm not reading it anytime soon. I've already read it. I'm not going to have it. I don't have anywhere to put it. I'm not going to keep it. I'll probably just at the end of the year go to a charity shop. So there's no point in me buying it. So I'm proud of myself for that. In regards to this book, I can't bother to go get the actual physical book, The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue. I'm only 30% of the way through, and I'm really struggling. I don't know if it's just me, because I feel like I'm the only one, and I'm like the minority here who just isn't enjoying this book at the moment. I don't feel any connection to Addie. I don't feel any connection to the story. I don't know. Maybe it's not the right time for me to read it. I don't know. I'm hoping I'll get into it. I'm getting a bit more into it now. I think I need just to sit and read a bit more. So hopefully this evening I can get more reading done. But yeah. Is there anything else I wanted to tell you about? Yeah, I'm now listening to an audiobook called The Glitch by Leanne Slade. This is another one, like The Rebound, I think I spoke about at the beginning of this video. I can't remember. But yeah, this mood reading vlog could be it's a bit all over the place because I've done a lot of audiobooks. And yeah, but I'll try and keep updated on my thoughts on this book. I did just buy on Kindle the first two books in Heated Rivalry, so Game Changers and Heated Rivalry, because everyone is talking about it and everyone is obsessed with it, and I'm like, I want to be involved. And I nearly bought the books to those first two books from Foyles today, and it was $10.99 each, and I'm like, I don't know. And then on if it was like buy one get one half price, I probably would have done it. But then on Kindle it was like $4.99 for one and $5.99 for the other one, so it worked out the same price as one book. So I just was like, I might as well just do that. So I bought it on my Kindle. So maybe we'll pick one of those up as the next book. I don't know. I don't know what I'm picking up next. Obviously, I haven't thought about it. I just want to get through this book. But like, I don't want to rush it, but I also don't want to be stuck on it for ages because I will go, I don't like it. Hello. Okay, it is 1:15. It's Sunday. It's been about 6 days since I started The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue. Guys, I don't care about the story. I don't care about it at all. So I'm going to do the one thing that I feel bad about doing because I know how much everyone loves this book, but I'm not loving it. And I feel like for me, my rule this year is I'm not going to force myself to read books if I'm not enjoying it, so I will DNF. My goal is to DNF more books I'm not enjoying instead of forcing myself to read it. So I am going to DNF it. I don't know if again, like I did for Addicted for Now, if you've watched that video where I said I was soft DNFing Addicted after all. I don't know if I'll pick it back up. I might do. I feel like I should because I got it for Christmas, but I'm about 48% of the way through and I'm not vibing with it at all. I just don't care. I feel like I'm now skimming it and I shouldn't be skimming it because it's got a lot of information, but I just don't care. So I am DNFing it. I have no clue what I'm picking up next. I feel like I need one of those easy reads or a thriller, but I don't, because I'm reading thriller books. The next video I film after this is going to be reading thriller books. So I feel like I shouldn't read thriller because otherwise I'll put myself to a point where I don't want to do that. So I think I just need to go back to an easy romance. Maybe that's just what the world I need to be in right now. Maybe that is why I am struggling with this book. So excuse me, I'm going to try and figure it out before I go to rehearsals, because I would like to go to rehearsals and take my Kindle with me, because I'm going to have a bit of time to sit around. I might have a bit of time to sit around more than actually saying I do. So if I do have a bit of time to sit around, I would like to read a book, probably that is on my Kindle, but if it's not, then I'll take the physical one with me. But I want an easy but good book. So we're going to have a look on my Kindle, and I'll probably update you later on when I get home with what I'm now reading instead of this book. I'm going to keep a bookmark in here. Maybe not this one specifically because I like this one that's new, but I'm going to keep a bookmark in here so that if I do pick it back up I can try and go from where I left off. Hello, okay, I have a bit of an update for you. First of all, what the book I picked up instead. However, I am not actually DNFing The Invisible Life of Annie LaRue. I'm actually going to try and continue it, but by listening to the majority of the rest by audiobook until my hours run out, and then I will probably go to just picking up the rest of it, hopefully. Because I was at rehearsals and I was sitting there going, I don't want to fully DNF this. I just can't see myself wanting to pick it up. So I'm going to try and do the rest of this audiobook and hopefully like it a little bit more. If the audiobook really doesn't get me, then I will probably just DNF it, but I think I need to try, guys. I don't like putting DNFing books, and I know that sounds really bad because that's my goal, but I don't think it's the book. I don't think I hate the book. I just don't think I'm enjoying it enough to want to sit and physically read it, and I'm not wanting to pick it up. And I think if I do the audiobook, I might be able to get through it because I can listen to it at work and I can do stuff. So hopefully I can enjoy it a bit more. So we're going to keep this book going, guys. We're not going to give up. So I thought I saw a spider and I was like, I'm not here for this today. Not today. However, the book I have picked up, and it is on my 2026 TBR, so I'm really happy I picked this one up, and it is Slapshot by Chelsea Curto. This is the third book in the DC Stars series, and I enjoyed Face Off really much. I really enjoyed Face Off. And I did enjoy Power Play. I just think there was parts of it I was like, meh. I think it just wasn't my favourite trope. I was choosing between this and The Do-Over by Lynn Painter, because I was like, The Do-Over is a very easy kind of read. I feel like Lynn Painter just writes easy reads for me to read, and I was like, okay, that'll be an easy one. But I was like, you know what? I looked at aesthetics for this and that, and I preferred the aesthetics for this. So yeah, I've read 2 chapters, and so far I'm enjoying being back in this world. So 2 chapters in and I'm already enjoying it. It's a good sign. Hello, I have a bit of an update for you. For someone who said I was DNFing this book yesterday, I finished it. I listened to it as an audiobook. I decided just to continue it as an audiobook on Spotify because I was like, I feel like I'm going to enjoy it more as an audiobook. And I was right. I think I was just struggling to pick it up physically when I was reading it on my Kindle. I was like, okay, I don't care. And that sounds really bad because I don't like saying, because it's actually really good. I'm giving it a 3.5 stars. I really enjoyed the last 45% of the book. I think it was just really good. I enjoyed Addie's story and we were getting in the whole story, but I think I found it a slog to pick up. I got really bored at times. I was like, felt like I was reading for the sake of reading, and it just wasn't giving it to me. So when I listened to the audiobook, which I did listen to pretty much all day today whilst at work, literally I don't think I had a moment where I did not listen to it apart from my lunch breaks, which is actually mad. And then I came home and listened to my last second reading session and listened to the rest of it then, and I'm so happy I finished this book and can say I gave it 3.5 stars, which I think is a pretty decent rating considering. But yeah, anyway, I am still reading Slapshot by Chelsea Curto. I think I'm on chapter 8. I read a few more chapters last night before going to bed, and I read 1 chapter on my lunch break today, but I'm enjoying that one so far, so I can safely say I'm happy to be in that world again. So yeah. Good morning, hello, happy Sunday. I don't know what you're going to say happy Sunday, it's not a vlog, it's a reading vlog. Anyway, today is my hope that I'm going to finish this book. I don't have high hopes that I will, but I'm going to try. I'm on 60% and I'm literally going to sit here. I've got 50 minutes till I need to make my lunch. So I'm planning to do like a little I guess, TikTok of how much can I read in 50 minutes for my YouTube, not YouTube, my TikTok, because I need to get back on the TikTok grind, guys. I'm really been slacking. So yeah, I want to try and finish this book today. If not before I go to house, before I go to bed, but I need it like early-ish night because tomorrow is gonna be hell. But I'm really enjoying this book. I'm really enjoying the communication. They've been very communication. There's been a lot of communication between Hudson and Madeline, and I think it's been a really good communication vibes between them two. So I've got straps for my in because I've got like a really sore throat. Like talking wise, it's not sore to talk. It doesn't hurt, but I'm losing my voice, and like singing voice is not there. And I've got rehearsals today. I'm really loving the way about Lucy as well. Lucy is Madeline's daughter, and she's just I just love her. Okay, and yeah, I'm gonna see how much I can read within 50 minutes. Let's go. Hello, okay, I have an update to give you. First of all, my hair is a mess. We are not talking about that. It's been a day. I'm in a bit of a weird mood, so we're just going to avoid that. However, we have made it to the end of this video. It took me a little bit longer to read Slapshot by Chelsea Curto, which... no, it's fine. Like, it is what it is. I just wish it didn't. But at the same point, it's fine. I absolutely loved it. We have my first 5-star read of the year that is not a reread, and I'm so happy because we had ones that were close to it last month in January, but it just wasn't. This was a 5-star read. I absolutely loved everything about the book. I loved the communication between Hudson and Madeline. It was a little bit of a tame book compared to some books, but I loved it. I say tame book in the point of like the main love interest was actually a really sweet guy. There was nothing like it just felt like I was reading an actual adult relationship, and I loved it. I was like, yes. Watching how Hudson was with Madeline's daughter Lucy was just adorable. Their story was just adorable, and how patient he was with her was just everything you could want. I was just like, oh my god, I love this book so much. I just think it was so good. So yeah, I gave it a 5-star. It might be my favourite read. So far, it's my favourite read of the year. And I'm so glad I read it. I was like, I wasn't sure if I was going to be in the mood for like a fun little romance book. And then I read it and I was like, yes, I was. It was 500 pages long and I don't know why, but it was so good. It was so good. I had a great time. I would go again. But that does mean that we are at the end of this reading vlog. So for this vlog we read, what did I read? I read The Teacher by Freida McFadden as an audiobook. Obsessed, loved it. Really good book, 3-star. I feel like I can rate it higher. I might change it to like 3.5 to 4-star because I actually really loved it and I haven't stopped thinking about it. And it's been nearly 2 weeks. Then I read The Invisible Life of Annie Livery, which I gave 3.5 stars, and I really enjoyed it too. That was a really good book. I think when I say really enjoyed it, I mean it isn't a book I've loved. It's not going to stick with me, I don't think, but it's also, I did enjoy the book when I finally got into it. So, and then I read Slapshot by Chelsea Curto, and I absolutely adored it, loved it. So 5 stars. But that is the end of this video. If you did enjoy it, then please give it a thumbs up, please comment down below, please subscribe, and I will see you again very soon with another video. Bye.